The best part about Duke Nukem Forever is when you can draw on the marker board.
Oh yeah, in the DLC they got like a thing where it's like a transparent screen type thing, or like a where you draw on it and like this on show like a big screen of what you drew.
Yep. I didn't think that game. I thought the game was too hated to get DLC.
It was probably already in the works, and they're just like, we'll just release it. Like, boy, I sure am glad that this moonstone thing is causing the game to slow down a little bit. It's my favorite.
So why do boomers always choose the worst ringtones? Like the loudest and most annoying, grating ringtones?
Well, they have to choose loud ones because they can't hear as well, but...
Yeah, but they're always like the most annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, I guess it'll get your attention, but you'll suffer too.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that have like country songs as their ringtone. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. The controller was really confusing me there. Wait, what? I got it at first, but why did it like keep going?
Wonder what's so special about this staff. Another booby trap for a stick? These guys are paranoid. And from the sound of it, they've called in reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes
These guys
to
are
make
paranoid?
things a bit more
Yeah.
interesting.
These guys are trapezoid.
Ow. Wait, let me get the coins, okay.
A dark and foreboding sky outside.
Dark and foreboding sky, even though the sun is reflecting in the sunlight, it's blinding me a little bit. I don't know.
Okay. So, Joy-Cons, like, you know, you attach to the Switch.
Yeah.
Not good for precise movement.
Huh.
Pro controllers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good for precise movement.
You're good for precise movement.
I know.
Let's see here. Still waiting for Gex Trilogy to come out.
When is it supposed to come out?
I think next year.
Better.
And of course there's also Tomba, at least the first game.
Which, I hope they do the second one, but I understand if they didn't.
Yeah.
I bet you it may just be a voice actor issue.
Yeah, well it's probably why it took him so long to get the game on the PSN. Well, they could redo the voices if they wanted to. Probably would be weird to pair up with the old stuff, but, you know.
Honestly, it'd be okay. But the voice acting was pretty bad. I mean, there's worse.
It was PS1 voice acting, so...
Yes, but... I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so Bentley's next.
It's just weird how, like... With the exception of, like, some PC games... and, like, Metal Gear Solid... There was no good professional voice acting in, like, the PlayStation era.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, honestly, Crash Bandicoot didn't have that bad voice acting.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Well, the second and third ones.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like think about Super Mario 64. You know, apparently the greatest game in human history.
Yeah, false.
Yeah. So I said apparently.
Yeah.
So, how about the fact that Peach's voice at the beginning was like the receptionist at the office where it was developed or something?
Yeah.
Hey Mario, can I say something? You know, like it shouldn't say much.
Yeah.
You know, that's PS1 voice acting.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, that game doesn't really have a ton of voice acting, except for like mumbles and or when Mario makes his noises and stuff.
Woohoo!
Which it's gonna be really weird to think about the fact that he's gonna be voiced by a different person now.
I think that they just need him now. Be voiced by an angry, old, fat Italian man from New York City.
Yes.
Wow. Hey. I'm walking here. We can just...
Yeah. I already forgot I already forgot the name of the guy, but they've already shown who's going to be voicing him now.
I'll just get the Japanese voicing here.
Yeah. So, Charles Margarita is, you know, the former voice of him. Why don't you go ahead and do this Bentley mission, and we'll be done for the recording. You get to use the guru. Hey, you gotta use effort to get up, I know.
What?
You had to use effort to get up, I know. Let's see.
Dang it. It's not what I meant to do.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
It's really annoying to navigate as Bentley until you get the triple pack.
Yeah, that's true.
Other than
that. So,
why am I using the lousy cripple?
so remember on GTA 5? What? The politician's like, he's saying he hates all these things, like, the cripple. Man, I hate the cripple.
At least I'm honest about it.
Yeah, that's what the guy was saying. He's like, I'm an a-hole, but at least you know I am.
Why does he hate the cripple?
I don't know. It's
Gosh, I hate the crippled.
I'm a little worried about what they're gonna do with GTA 6, though.
What, having a female protagonist?
Well, it's not just that. It's not really just.
Did the wokeness finally come to Grand GTA Theft Auto?
Oh yeah. Well, it's not really just that. It's just like apparently they've been going. You know, they've been over there. They have been going pretty woke, and it's like. And also, it's funny when they went more woke, they had less good products that come out. Like after that stuff, we got Grand Theft Auto Definitive Trilogy Definitive Edition,
which was developed by a different studio that used like an AI to try to bloom up the graphics.
Yeah, and all that, and it turned out a mess. And they must have not went as woke whenever Red Dead 2 came out, but I think after Red Dead 2 is when like they had like their E3 thing. I can't remember if it was like 2019 or 2020. No, it didn't happen in 2020. Well, one of those more recent E3s with them, with Take-Two, like who owns like Rockstar and stuff, or whatever. Take-Two, like, and all their stuff was just a whole thing of, okay, how can we become more woke? They essentially that. They had a group meeting thing. Instead of showing off new games, talking about new projects, that's all they did, and like nobody and like everybody hated it. So that was the E3 time that they chose. Of course, I mean E3 was going downhill anyway, but you know. But But yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, how do I get up here?
That's the fun part. You gotta figure it out. You'll feel so smart when you figure it out. I don't know. Oh, right there.
Right where?
So you gotta jump on that thing. No. But yes, well.
I'm not at all turned on by some witch. Dang it.
Some titches woodies. You know, I've never seen that movie Hocus Pocus, but I always see people talking about it.
I've seen some of it.
I'm assuming it's overrated. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was overrated. Because, like, the only thing I...
Dang it, I don't know how to get up there.
Well, you might need to find some bounce pads. Like that one over there. Bounce pad.
Bounce.
Thanks for getting me the crown. Neptune's crown. Sold to a guy in Shell City, and I just want to say thanks again for selling me the crown. Neptune's crown. Which is now in Shell City. Goodbye.
Oh, dang it. Wrong button. Wait, which one's this? There it is.
Spartacus. Making his little noises. Gold rig. Gold doctor. Oh yeah, you gotta go all the way over there. Yeah, trying to navigate is like Bentley's the worst one, and Murray is better, but Sly is obviously the one that's like meant to navigate these areas. Now here's the part that was in the demo we played one time. Or one of the parts.
Thing. Wait, is this eliminate? This isn't the eliminated one, is it?
No. This is one of the missions you could play in that demo. I remember.
Walking stick and moonstone. The time for escape has come. Thank you, you're too kind. But tell me, how do you plan to escape? Gadzooks! You can transform yourself. Why, once you change shape, a guard is sure to come inside and investigate.
Yeah, the chief is talking now, and then...
Who would he be? The
Wait, here comes a guard.
Didn't we determine he'd be Bentley?
no, like the koala.
I don't know. One of the characters that they run into.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? You're supposed to disappear.
Master, you're the greatest. That jump's
Just to wait until he, you know,
Once his back is turned, use your powers to take over his mind.
or jump into it either.
Oh, I thought I could do it without.
We got a little Joey on us. I guess he's gonna die too. I guess you kill children in this.
Okay. Is he gonna
Well,
live?
you're gonna have to position a different way because this game didn't think that hard about how the guards will do things. You see what I mean? Like the guards are not very well designed in a lot of situations. You know, you've really turned this simple, like, just...
He keeps looking at me.
I know. Well, you gotta get farther back, that's all I'm saying. Don't get right in front of him and do it. Because he's gonna turn around that way.
What the heck?
I see the problem, Andrew. You're just not doing it.
He wasn't looking. And then...
Okay, yeah. See, like I said, it's a problem. This is a problem with the game, but I do also feel like you could have just done it at the beginning, and we could have avoided all this.
Okay, well I'm trying to get away, and I can't.
I don't know what you're supposed to do then.
What the heck?
It glitched out on you. It's punishing you for failing a really easy part of the game.
This doesn't make any sense.
Alright, so go back there. Just stay back there, alright? Okay, well.
No matter where I go, he looks.
You're gonna have to die or something. Or see if there's an option to reset the mission. Yeah, that's a problem. They need to update this PS2 game. See if there's an option to reset the mission.
It's so stupid.
Okay, I guess not. Maybe you'll just have to die. Oh. Like, it was so simple, and you were making mistakes there, and I...
Oh, if you don't get it from the very beginning, you just don't get it.
Well, it looks that way, but I'm just... Well, what I'm saying is, like, you were like... You're like getting out of the form when you weren't supposed to. You were trying to. You walked up to him and just pressing circle when the obvious thing to do in a Sly game is to jump and press circle. I'll just say, just lose life and then move on. The way he looked. I just stand still.
Master, you're the greatest. That jump's totally.
There we go.
Into the cell door. Freedom awaits. Awesomeness. Let's show these miners.
Never mind.
Head for the drills. I guess Bentley's found a weak spot.
So anyway, Andrew just showing off his acting like he hasn't played a game before skills. You can also attack with them with the square button, and you can jump with the X button. Or be one of those people that haven't played a game or like forget everything. Like, you know, so press this button. Right.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
I mean, if someone who really hasn't played that many games before, or like hasn't at all or something, you know, I kind of get it, but you know, there's also, but like,
you press the A button. Oh, the A button you've been pressing this whole time.
Yeah. Like I was saying, it's just the.
Oh my gosh, that text is so hard to read.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I hear you. Those drills are tearing up the landscape. They appear to be fragile at the base. Ram a guard into it, and the whole apparatus should break apart. Oh yeah, some things never
Well, I can read it there.
It's not a great quality TV. It's kind of washed out.
Yeah, washed out.
Worse.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The TV.
This one or that one?
Oh.
That one's also a TV. I know it's using a monitor, but...
Well, the big one's more washed out because the color is so bright.
The color... Wait. Well, okay, I don't want to do it right now, but like there is a solution. That's why they have the option for game.
Actually, the game is not just the color; it's also a frame rate thing.
Yeah. So
the audio can get off sync if you don't set it to game mode.
Yeah. But I can't remember.
This is the way he runs.
Oh no. If you want to pause it real quick, and I'll see if I can change that.
No, you can change it while I'm looking.
No. Okay. Picture. See, it's on Vivid right now. Game. Here we go. It's just a lot darker, and the colors don't pop out as much.
Okay.
It's called.
I like how there were a ton of enemies until now.
Yeah.
And now I got to go searching.
Yeah. So I wouldn't run near an enemy, or I wouldn't run.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you though?
Yeah.
It didn't demonstrate right there that you know what you're doing.
Okay, now that was just unfair.
Yeah, yeah.
But where did it put me?
Away from the enemies. Okay. Well, remember, you can use your disguise whenever they have like flashlights and stuff.
I know, but I don't want to get caught and another staring at me.
Caught. Now you can fire a gun. See, Andrew, you get to use all kinds of characters, even the guards.
Down it goes.
That's the thing about the third game. You get to use other characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of
You get to
characters.
use other characters.
Other characters.
It's the best to see, Will.
Is this the bus to SeaWorld? Does this bus go to SeaWorld? It's like, what if she happens to watch, like, that she somehow knows that, like...
I like the mockery of me once. We read the comments and just come up with the most British insults, or the most insulting things to say to a British person.
And then they'll bring up school shootings and stuff.
Schools!
Yeah. And like we'll bring that up. They'll bring up some other things, like really serious, like little serious sounding things. And it's just like, oh yeah, now you gotta head toward that way, that away.
Ooh.
But you know, you have that, and then like,
Funny you should mention that. Our schools.
But yeah, like, cause I've seen it happen in real time where this person was like saying something, like saying little things in like those places were kind of dumb, or you're kind of dumb, or they, you know, they didn't get it that much, and then they're like, well, this, you know, serious stuff, like, and it's just like, dude, we're just talking about, we think it's kind of funny how you say, how you spell color or something, you know.
Funny you should mention that. Our schools are not the color red from being a shooting gallery.
Tearing up Wave Rock.
Have ya shut up.
I know, it's awful. However, the link
I know, it's
generator is
awful.
weak, easily destroyed, provided you can jump a few guards over there and ram it.
Ah, what a die. What the?
Play. You know, I think one thing I will say that Australians and them are like, they sound pretty adorable when they're kids. Well, kids in general, you know, can sound pretty adorable. I'm just saying that, like, they can sound like Australians and stuff. Like, yeah, like whenever I hear Bluey and stuff, it's like, this is cute. I think he's nearsighted. Is it, let's see, is it nearsighted where you can't see things?
I have no idea.
I think it's like, one of them, there's like farsighted and nearsighted where, like, you know, can't see far away or can't see up close too well. Let's see. Let's see. Nearsighted is a person who sees near objects clearly while objects in the distance are blurred. Farsighted is the result of visual image being focused beyond the retina rather than directly on it. So anyway.
Funny you should talk about eyesight. Our schools.
Yeah.
The Guru has agreed to join our team, provided we can rid his homeland of the Dingo Miners and deal with the Mask of Dark Earth. A tall order, but we're up for it. First, we'll enlist the aid of some local wildlife to help thin out the miners' ranks. Murray will feed our foes to a local giant crocodile. With some luck, he'll take a liking to the taste of miners and shout.
So what about that episode of
Second, we'll hit
Recess
where they live,
where
or at least
that one of the Ashleys remembered the serial number on her money.
I can't remember that one, but not surprised. That mission takes a long time, like longer than it needs to, where you have to like carry Murray over, like throw him over to the stuff. So anyway, we got new moves. Yeah, we got some new moves. Oh, paraglider, we got that now. Hover pack, we need that one. Rocket boots, yeah. And we'll just, you know, worry about the other stuff next time. So anyway, that's it, folks. That's it for Sly 3 for this session. Session 3. Alright, Andrew, what words of wisdom do you have for them today?
None.
None? Alright, well, just remember that if you're playing Sly 3 and you get to the part where you first use the guru, make sure, and you're having a little bit of trouble handling it, make sure not to give the controller to Andrew. And comb your hair, if you've got any. Okay, bye.
Jump in front of traffic.
Ah!